Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Hand of Fate 2. Today we're actually going to go through Estrella's quests here. So the way I'm going to structure this video is essentially I'm going to... we're going on the High Priestess, because I know the first encounter with her on her quest requires a lot of food. So I'm going to go through that, and basically what I'm going to do here is... I actually have taken a few new quests and things like that to try to get some of those done as well. I also have Malaclypse. It's very unlikely I'll find thieves here, but in case I do, on some of these other encounters, I've actually kind of stacked the deck to try to get a couple of thief encounters. I'll do those as well along the way. But essentially what I'm going to do is do this, and I'll cut up this video unlike Malaclypse's one, because that one turned out to be like an hour and 20 minutes or something crazy like that. So basically I'll be making some cuts here, and we'll focus exclusively on the content we haven't seen before. So I will see you momentarily when I have reached her first quest. Here we go with the first part of her quest. And we have seen this before, but I will reread it anyway. Peasant King sits in a throne of bones and feathers to honor the downtrodden and forgotten. Clad in a heavy cloak and a leather cap, the grubby young man rises gracefully from the somber nest as you enter. The basement of Far Water's only tavern serves as his throne room. Gracious host, he offers you chip mugs of something leafy and lukewarm. Some of the townsfolk claim he is a savior, others say he's a good-for-nothing layabout, Estrella explains. Regardless, peasants hold him in some esteem here in Far Water. He draws a curiously shaped set of pipes from a pocket and plays a jaunty tune. Enough, Estrella draws herself up tall. The peasants of Far Water will soon be cast from their homes. Is there anything that you can do for them? The infernal tooting stops, and the Peasant King lowers his pipes with a grin. 27 loaves of bread. Choke on your muddy tea. Yeah, we've got that. Estrella hands over a pouch heavy with gold as additional payment. Peasant King bounds. I confess there is little else I can do for these people. Suddenly becomes very serious. I'll scrounge and blackmail what food I can, but without their homes and farms, there will not be enough to keep everyone alive by winter. This is a generous gift, but even if you were to bring me tenfold the amount of food, it is a lost cause. Estrella gasps. Is there no family or neighboring town that would welcome them? I know Borum, the tavern owner, has family in the city, but he is one of the few. Peasant King reclines on his bone pile. So it goes. Far Water could never stand against the will of the Emperor. No, Estrella punches the palm of her hand in defiance. Enough, the people will not starve because they are not going to leave their homes. She bows to the Peasant King and turns to leave, grim determination on her face. They've all but ignored my messages regarding the Master. There's only one thing for it. We must fight.
A reward, well...
Alright, and that'll be the next part of her quest unlocked. But how? The Peasant King chuckles. You are but two warriors, and the Empire cannot be stopped. Yes, it may be suicide, Estrella places a practiced hand on her pistol and grins. The odds are stacked against us. I cannot use my allies in the Empire, but I have garnered some underground contacts in my time. Come, we are going to visit a special friend of mine. I wonder who we're going to go see. Find that out in just a moment. And now we've come across a man of the world. Greetings, fellow traveler, a cheerful fellow, clad in a brilliant yellow surcoat, passes you on the road one day. May I just say, the hat is simply divine. I had a similar one once long ago. Pulls out a hefty scroll. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. Oh yeah? Oh, you revealed everything. May your vistas be breathtaking and your tree climbing be non-lethal. With an enthusiastic wave, the man shoulders his heavy rucksack and continues his journey, whistling all the while. Huh, that's kind of interesting. Alright, Estrella's unusual contact.
Queens are made and how they fall.
If we are to defend Far Water from the Empire, we will need help. Estrella leads you through town until you reach the cellar door of an abandoned farmhouse. My contact is of the Siltiers, long thought lost. Estrella pulls aside the heavy cellar door and waves you in. You follow Estrella through damp corridors that burrow deep into the earth. Through here, she says, and watch your step. Oh. I think we're heading into Trap Town here. Oh yeah. Oh goodness. Fantastic basement you folks have gotten here. No, really, I just love what you've done with the place. The bear traps and the fire-breathing statues and the demon statues and all that, they're really just fantastic. Don't mind if I just pocket some of your gold on the way through here. I feel like walking through someone's house and just like picking up things off their shelves. Estrella smiles. She doesn't enjoy visitors usually. The Empire have been after her for years. Estrella opens the door to a dimly lit cavern. A giant humanoid rat sits on a pile of rags. A tattered hood casts its face in shadows. Immense and grizzled, the rat's long snout is gray with age. Find your way past the cellar door of an abandoned farmhouse into the cavern highway of the last Siltier. Bears sharp teeth and rasps. What goes? Elder Queen, it is Estrella of Far Water. Companion steps forward and bows. It has been many years since we last spoke, but I seek your help. A great army marches to take this town. The rat's smoky eyes blink for a while before ancient head nods. Taps clawed a box full of artifacts, some old and rusted, others shining and new. Then it draws a symbol in the dust and raises one finger. Oh, Estrella nods. She wants the artifact Empire's burden. Oh dear. Siltier hisses, no, none left, only rat left. Estrella frowns with guilt. Long before either of us were born, the Siltiers were a significant presence in this land. Then I believe a past emperor decreed that they must be purged. Yeah, how did you get involved with her? When I was a child, I stumbled upon this underground maze and the Elder Queen quite by accident. This was, of course, long before I was even a soldier. Before the propaganda campaigns declaring the Siltiers monstrous vermin to be eradicated. Estrella shakes the bad thoughts from her head and gazes sadly at the rat. She saved my sister and me from an underground worm once. She was quite the fearsome fighter back then. Oh, she's getting quite long in the tooth now. She must be at least 300 years old. Is she really royalty? Estrella shrugs. This was all before my time, so I can't be sure. When I was a child, when she was less old, she referred to herself as Elder Queen. Now she just calls herself Rat. The Empire doesn't have much official interest in their history. From what I've heard, the Siltiers did have royalty, kings and queens and princes. Yeah, we don't have that artifact. The old rat's white eyes stare unblinking as you exit. We'll have to come back with that then, so I will do my best to do that. With the Empire's burden in hand, visiting the Elder Queen once again. You place the artifact at the Siltier's feet. Rat paws at it before pushing it into a box at her side. Estrella bows again. Siltier doesn't appear to notice. And exits the cave. It'll take some days for her to craft the upgrade.
A gift for a gift.
Ah, interesting.
A respectful way to deal with the last of the Queens of Plague. I miss them. My original cohort. Yet their time has passed.
That is an interesting connection. Meanwhile, we should head west. Captain Belmare is leading a scouting party there. He's an old ally and a good friend. He may be convinced to help defend Far Water. Dealing with the old Queen of Plague is certainly very interesting. I really didn't think of that originally, but I'll be quite curious to see where this goes. We're at the next part of Estrella's quest now. Estrella meets with her old friend and ally, Captain Belmare, hoping to get him to stand with the town of Far Water against the Empire. It'll be a hard sell, but he will do what is just, that I know. A bearded man with a bright smile waves as you approach. Belmare, Estrella embraces the man, two old friends. I will waste no time. I am here to... Estrella stops in her tracks. Belmare's troops have captured an ogre. She just struggles against its chains as the soldiers taunt it with their weapons. What is the meaning of this? Stand down. Estrella strides forward and Belmare's soldiers brandish their swords at her. Usual business, Belmare chuckles. I've been assigned to sweep this forest of any undesirables such as this ogre or northerners. Belmare draws his polished sword and pokes at the ogre, drawing some blood. Belmare, Estrella's face remains stern, but her voice shakes as she challenges her old friend. Think about what you're doing. The land is filthy, Fiore. Captain Belmare frowns. The Emperor wills it. I will end this creature's abominable life, and we can put this all behind us. Estrella glances from the chained ogre to Captain Belmare, her old friend and ally. I won't let you do this. Oh dear. Oh my. I have no idea what kind of weapon I have equipped. This might be really bad. I mean, we'll get through it, but it might take a little while. I might have daggers equipped. Let's hope not. Estrella's old friend and fellow Imperial captain. Belmare commands respect. Nope, I have the axe. Okay.
But come to this, it has.
Oh boy. This cannot be easy for Estrella to deal with here. However, I will agree with her. Leave Thomas alone. I know not all ogres are Thomas, but I like to think that they are. Ooh, nice. Caught me there. Oh, we gotta go rescue her. Mostly because we need her ability. That should be a knockdown. Nice. Ooh, he actually tagged me in the middle of that. I'm actually in a little bit of trouble here. We gotta clean these others out here. Though I feel like, doesn't this kind of make us the monster at this point? Technically, these people are just doing their jobs. Oh my goodness. These are far more aggressive than the usual Empire we face here. Once it's just him, I think I'll be okay, but, wow. Famous last words, I suppose. Alright, there goes his armor. Oh boy. Got to be extremely careful here. Wow, that's, alright. Let me try that again. Alright, round 2 with Captain Belmare. You know a little bit more what to expect this time. Was certainly not expecting to pull him on the first move of the challenge that I was trying to get it in. Does she knock down one of those? That's the other thing, is not knowing. This is actually a very big open area, which I really should make better use of. Oh, thought he was gonna block there. Where's Estrella? That guy dead, or did he? Okay, he's gone. I was gonna say, we're gonna need to pick her up pretty soon. He just like, he is really after me. You think he'd be more upset at her at this rate. Unfortunately, her ability is not getting us any knockdowns here, which is making this a little more difficult. Yeah, he keeps catching you in the middle of those swings. He rushes up pretty quick. Maybe she'll get this one. There we go. Alright, in a little bit better shape this time. But again, he is just very, very quick. And my animations are not. I'm assuming she won't get a knockdown here. Oh, but she does get a stun. That helps quite a bit. An immense amount, in fact. Wow, that's... Does she normally stun bosses? I feel like she doesn't. You were unclear who landed the final blow. Estrella lays the soldiers' bodies out side by side with their swords on their chests, then lights a signal fire. The ogre watches Estrella carefully as she removes his bindings. Her eyes are wet, but her face is set in grim determination. Freed, the ogre hefts his discarded club over one shoulder in preparation for a mighty overhead blow. Then thinks better of it. Thou hast saved me from the maw of death, a boon. I owe unto you. Wow, well, there's that Law and Order weapon we've got there. The ogres seem to all be pretty smart. Estrella and the Great Ogre exchange a bow. I asked you to fight in the battle for Far Water. We plan to defend against the Empire.
A strange set you have put together.
Huh.
I hope it suffices.
Against the Empire, the Ogre grins menacingly, teeth jutting at all angles. Thou ask of me what I would most enjoy. Huh, so we have an Ogre buddy now. Interesting. Let's see where that leads. Alright, here we are at the Battle for Far Water. As the sun sets, you meet with Estrella in town. The Empire draws close. Tonight we move against the approaching army. We return to the Elder Queen once more. The last Queen of the Siltiers presses something into your hands. A river's filled with blood, she hisses. Ooh, the Empire's Ruin. Causes 10 damage and slow to all enemies when activated. Empire receive 50 damage and slow lasts longer. So this isn't even a targeted one, it's just straight up battle-wide. Interesting. In a small square by the abandoned town hall, Estrella addresses the people of Far Water. Her news is grim. If their defense fails, they will have little choice but to abandon the town. The residents mutter nervously as she continues. Prepare provisions and your animals. Should we not return, you will have only days to take what you can carry and leave. Peasant King, his leather cap decorated with a somber black feather, wishes you luck in the battle. Behind him stands a small group of farmers armed with pitchforks and rusty guns. They would like to fight with you. He presses his hand into your forehand and all at once becomes very solemn. May the rivers of Far Water call you home safe by harvest. Humble Spirit. Ooh. 25 max life while no platinum cards are equipped, except that we have that Empire's Ruin thing. Interesting. Finally, you rendezvous with Millet the Ogre outside of town. Oh, Millet has a name. The Far Water farmers are surprisingly calm at the sight of the towering monster, maybe numb from the nerves. The Ogre observes a Far Water peasant clutching a pitchfork and shakes his great gruesome head. Doth thy battalion wish a swift death? With all preparations done, Captain Estrella Fiore turns to you. Are you ready to take on the incoming Empire army? We can say we are or weep in terror. Yeah, we're ready. Estrella nods. You are a worthy soldier. Do not let that leave you. No matter how high you climb in this life, courage in the face of doom is what counts. Always keep the heart of a soldier. Now ready yourself. We may not make it out of this alive. Estrella leads your ragtag band to the bank of a great river. Knight Mournholt heads the Legion. He plans to march on Far Water at dawn. If we can reach him before then, the town may be saved. Get to Knight Mournholt before the timer is up. Huh. Run into a squad of Empire soldiers, perhaps a scouting group from the main army. Ooh, we'll use the peasants in this fight. You may only use this ally card once. Yeah. No. I hope this timer isn't going to be unreasonable. I think we want to save the Ogre, though. Because if there's going to be another group there, then we definitely want to do that. I am using the Peeler Axe, which is extremely strong against armor, so hopefully we'll be able... Oh, we have 4 minutes. I'm assuming this is going to carry over, though. There's that new relic we got there. Wow, it makes them extremely slow. Holy crap. And this... Yeah, the attack on this is ludicrously powerful. Way stronger than I had any idea. This weapon is actually very, very good. Alright, so that leaves us with, I think, 3 minutes. Should be in pretty good shape unless there's a ton of these. Definitely want to save Millet, though. With the soldiers dispatched, Estrella leads you deeper into the forest. Further in, you encounter a scouting party of Empire soldiers. No, we're gonna wait on Millet. Either when we're getting close to being out of time, or when we get to the final battle. So I think we'll be able to handle these for now. Especially because we can soften them up with this. It makes them very slow. Oh, that does so much damage. It's not just against Empire either. I used it against a Corrupted and it did similar damage. I don't know if it's because it's expecting a hit armor, but it also strips armor completely from things, so yeah, it's just a ludicrously powerful weapon. Way underrated. The soldier's dispatch, Estrella leads you deeper into the forest. You find a small camp of Empire soldiers settling down for their evening meal. They drop their stuffed apples as you burst through the foliage. Surprise! Prepare for the fight. No, we can handle a captain. In fact, I could probably, if this captain is armor, I could probably use the peeler ability to strip all his armor right off. I'm gonna try to actually get that to happen. I will use the Empire's Ruin artifact again, though. I think it's important to use that every time here. Especially against these, are going to be kind of a pain. I do need to also not get hit, because I need to charge this up. It's a little difficult to aim what I want to aim at here. Alright, let's see if I can hit him with this. Wow, that is absolutely insane. I think that might have done some extra damage beyond just his armor. These guys are still going to be kind of a pain, though. Should still be okay. Here we go. Yeah, he's in for a world of hurt. Goodbye. Wow, that's actually remarkable. The soldiers dispatched deeper into the forest. Here, she stops at the sight of a camp flying Empire colors. We've reached the Imperial Command Center. Knight Mournhold is here. A figure resplendent in heavy armor pushes through the soldiers. He's taken aback at the sight of Estrella. Well, it seems I've lost a bet. I wagered you would die in the debacle in the old city. Knight Mournhold smirks. You have fallen far, Fiore. Do you really think this whelp, he gestures to you, excuse me, knows what's best for this land? We need unity. We need strength. Rabble like this seek to tear us apart. Estrella's confidence falters as she stares at the Empire's banners. Banners she used to fight for. Do not want to kill you, Mournhold. Do not want to kill these soldiers here. But if you do not stand down, I will kill you all. Soldiers arrayed behind Knight Mournhold grip their weapons and glance nervously about. The Emperor wants unity at the cost of those unlucky not to be born in the way of his progress. Estrella draws her sword and pistol. If he will not stop, I will kill him too. Prepare for the fight. Yeah, come on, Millet. Alright, so we have an ogre on our side. That should kind of even the odds a bit. I think I've got one charge of the Empire's Ruin left as well, so you can use that right at the start to kind of soften them all up. And we'll definitely try to target one of the generals with the weapon special. Leading the march on far water, Knight Mournhold. Oh, we actually have two left. Wow! Our ogre knocked that one down immediately. That's incredible. Wow! Got that one too! Oh, this is so good. Alright, let's knock the armor off of you. That is... what an amazing weapon. Alright, one more hit. Oh, shoot. I got hit. Oh, you know what? This guy's actually almost dead anyway. Did not realize how low its health was. Thank you, ogre friend. You are incredible. Goodbye, Knight Mournhold. Wow. That's... Can I have the ogre in my party all the time, please? The Knight Mournhold dealt with, he can no longer send the word to march on far water. The village will be safe for now. Gain 12 fame. Estrella wipes the blood from her sword, the faded Empire tattoo on her arm flexing with each swift movement. This is high treason. From here on, I am no Empire captain, not even an Empire soldier. Yeah, what will become of far water? The Empire's army is as vast as the ocean. They will come again for this stronghold. But far water will be safe for a time. They will only truly be safe when the Empire ends its war on the north. What about her? Most of the Empire rabble do not know my face, so I'll be safe by and large. Once word of this gets out, any soldiers that recognize me would be ordered to kill me on sight. Ha, let them know. Let them know that Captain Estrella Fiore stands against the Emperor. Well then. I'm not a young woman anymore. The world is a darker place than I once thought. I have become complacent. You return to far water, Estrella deep in thought. At last she speaks. I misspent my youth fighting for the glory of a cold and uncaring empire. I'll spend the rest of my days fighting to dismantle it, no matter how doomed that endeavor may be.
Nicely done.
And we've completed Estrella's quest. I will see what we receive for that momentarily. We've encountered the shrine along the way here. The quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the few local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. Kneel before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. Ooh, we have to do a roll here too. I do have a couple of roll blessings here. There we go. Sunshine appears through a break in the clouds to bathe you in a radiant glow. Incandescent sunlight, perhaps? Huh, it gives us max life. That's kind of a nice little bonus there. Interesting shrine. Might be useful on a few challenges. Might not be so useful now, but I am glad I have it regardless. Now we've come upon the Feast of Callus. The town of Witchburn celebrates the Feast of Callus in honor of the great adventurer who rid their town of Ratman a century ago. Children dressed as goblins dance around the bonfire. Even the local lord has made an appearance dressed as the great adventurer Callus himself. You arrive just in time for the jousting tournament. Adelard the Pale, a pompous knight with a reputation for debauchery, is calling for a worthy opponent. Sign up to put him in his place. Oh my goodness. With one look at your attire, the hostess takes you to the changing tent, stocked with equipment belonging to other knights. You're not going to survive in that outfit. Also, Adelard's a pig. It's like to see him fell. Quickly, grab something before they see us. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if this only takes into account things you have in the deck? Because we don't have an artifact in the deck. But I am kind of curious. I'm also going to change my equipment here real quick. Yeah, let's try that. Oh no, it did give us healing spirits. That's actually exactly what I was hoping for. The hostess gives a strange look. I'm not sure how this will help in a joust, but you're the adventurer here. Once you've saddled up, you and Adelard the Pale bring your horses to a gallop and get ready to strike. Oh, this is actually... okay, oh my goodness.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenge
that's...
presents
yeah, we'll retry. That's a tough one.
Poorly done. You must harness your will.
Throw the time and your lance misses Adelard completely. His lance, however, lands straight and true. Without a proper shield or protective armor, there's an audible crack as Sir Adelard's lance smacks into your body, bowling you off your horse. Ah, okay. So I thought this was going to be a combat, not actually a jousting. The townsfolk cheer at your fall. You hobble away to tend to your wounds. Alright, so I think I know how to... we must need like a full set of equipment to come on that one when we get there. We'll try it next time. We've come to the Sunken catacombs. According to a local rumor, the necromancer has taken whole towns dead deep into the haunted bogs. You must traverse the disorienting marshes, open the cursed door, and then nobody knows what awaits behind the door. Travel the disorienting marshes. Oh boy.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that the game, this
Close.
game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Slip and fall in the mud, landing awkwardly on your elbow.
Twists
And that is painful. No, we'll continue. Did that remove that card? Or did it just move it? There we go. Squeeze past a fallen swamp cypress and come face to face with a small stone door blocking the way into a cave. The door has no handle. Carved into the surface is a pair of stone hands cupped like a beggar. Palms are stained with dried blood. No, we'll use ours. Slice your elbow and let the blood drip into the cupped hands. Ouch. Something clicks and the stone door grinds open. Steps lead down to a flooded cave lit by smoking lanterns. You descend the slick stone stairs until you're standing knee-deep in chilly water. The air is thick with the stench of death. No, we'll keep going. You wade silently through the water. Severed limbs and various states of decay bob on the surface of the water. Carter ahead of you is blocked by a dangling spike trap. Cruel and jagged, it sways gently overhead, threatening to tumble down at the slightest provocation. Okay. Oh dear. Yep. The terrible snap, the jagged metal structure drops from the ceiling. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh goodness. The cavern opens up beyond the spike trap. Abandoned corpse wagons are stored there, their contents spilling out into the tepid waters. A burial shroud floats by as you slosh through the water. I've tracked a necromancer once before, Estrella says as she stares at the pile of the dead. It felt good to cut his repulsive head from his wretched body. Continue through the cavern, a sinister chanting resonates in the distance. In the gloom, you barely stop yourself from walking into the path of a pendulous stone scythe, swinging back and forth in the tunnel ahead. Spy a wooden lever on the other side. Old blood is caked on the blade of the heavy stone scythe. You think you see a clump of hair. Yeah, we can jump through. Yeah, I figured this was gonna be... Oh my goodness. This one might not be so bad. I stand corrected. Oh my god, I got it! That's incredible. The stone blade barely misses your body as you roll underneath. You wipe the cold sweat from your brow and pull the lever. The blade creaks to a noisy halt. The smell of death fills your nostrils and brings tears to your eyes. Chanting gets louder and louder as you step into a large chamber and come face to face with a macabre tableau. Corpses rise from a deep, wide pit as the necromancer, his robes soaked with blood, manipulates them with dark magic, tearing flesh from bone. The chanting reverberates loudly through the cavern, its source unknown. Oh, a visitor! Chanting stops abruptly and the rising bodies tumble back into the pit. Hello there! The necromancer wipes his bloody hands on a claw, taking umbrage at your horrified stare. Oh no, this isn't what it looks like! I'm trying to find this man, you see. I promised to resurrect him along with his whole troop, but I can't remember any of their names. Oh my god. So I've just been resurrecting anybody that I can. Hopefully he's one of them. Don't look at me like that. The system works. I've gotten a few of them already. A small group of skeletons wearing each armor wave at you sheepishly. This last chap is the only one left. Say what you want about me, the necromancer sniffs, but don't break promises. If you have a better idea, I'd like to hear it. Ask the skeleton or try the Great Library. The library in the city. Oh, but they don't like me there. I'm always covered in blood. Oh, but he slaps his forehead with a bloody hand in realization. I'll just wear something different. There's a lot of clothing down here these days. Hope we get fame for that. I'm wearing all the equipment I've been picking up along the way here. Thank you. You're from Hull, aren't you? He points at a familiar carriage across the cave, still piled with corpses you had collected. They should all be there. The necromancer smiles. I know. You should take this lot out for a bit of fresh air and adventure. I won't need them hanging around now. Just let them come home once in a while to see if their friend is back. The skeleton troop waves their spears and rattle their bones gleefully. Awesome. So we unlock that token. That's fantastic. What an adventure. Here are some of the tokens that have been unlocked along the way. For convincing the necromancer to stop stealing corpses, your supplies have been added to. Ooh, Necromancer's Call. It's a blessing, it looks like. For bringing justice with your billy clubs, for knocking down, I think, 15 thieves, or killing 15 thieves after they're knocked down, get law and order. And for defeating Sir Adler the Pale in a jousting match. Essentially, I went back into this, and even though I got a huge failure, my helmet deflected his lance and caused him to lose balance, so I ended up winning. So we get the second Feast of Callus card. Those are some of the cards that we've gotten so far along the way while we were doing Estrella's questline. And our last set of tokens here, just the Estrella token for defending the far water against an army. We get Estrella's Unusual Contact, that card that, oh, it probably gives us the Empire's Ruin if we go there. And Estrella the Rebel. Very cool. I forget if we get to see exactly what that does. Let me just check real quick. I don't remember if it shows us or if it has it hidden. Oh, okay, Blunderbuss. Estrella's pistol attacks cause even more damage. Oh, nice. Alright, so she is significantly more powerful now. Very cool. Well, with that, I think we will wrap up here for today, and hopefully this has been all edited together to your liking. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps out if you're looking to complete her quest. If you liked the video, click like, helps a ton. Subscribe for more, and I will see you soon.